Hello everyone and welcome back to Introduction to Word 2007. We're up to lesson number 10 now, about borders. So I have the document called Borders open. If it comes up large, you might want to use the zoom control down the bottom right here to zoom it down to about 100%. Under the instructions there are some blocks of text. I want you to double click to the left of the first block of text and it will turn blue when it's selected. Up the top on your home ribbon, the Borders button is just here. There's a little triangle next to it that shows a range of options. At the bottom is an option called Borders and Shading. Click on Borders and Shading and up will come the Borders and Shading window. At the moment the setting for the borders is on None. Click on Box, and to the right of it the default style for the border is a single line. The colour of it is automatic. The width is 1/2 point and it will apply to this paragraph. Just click OK, and if you click your mouse somewhere else you can see a single line border around that first paragraph. Double click to the left of the second paragraph and the Borders button is showing the Borders and Shading option now, so you can click just on that button or you can click the pull down list and choose Borders and Shading. Again go for Box, and if we scroll down the styles there's quite a few to choose from. I'm going to go for this one here, the triple line border. It's a thin, thick, thin option. The colour will be automatic. The width of it is 3 point. It's going to apply it to the paragraph. I'm going to, and the preview shows you that here. I'm going to click OK, and again when I click my mouse somewhere else I can see the triple line border, thin, thick, thin. Double click to the left of the third paragraph and go up to the Borders and Shading option in that window. Go for Box, and again as we scroll down through the styles, there are quite a few styles here, heaps and heaps and heaps. I'm going to choose this wavy line here. The colour will be automatic. The width is 3/4 point. It's going to apply it to the paragraph as the preview shows. I click OK and click back here. It's a wavy line border. Oops, the notes tell us to set it to red. I didn't do that, so reselect it. Go back up here to Borders and Shading where the colour is automatic. There are a range of colours here. Here's a bright red, a dark red, sorry. Here's a bright red here. When I click OK and click off, that line is a dark red. This paragraph here I'm going to select, and I'm going to choose Borders and Shading. I'm not putting a border on, I'm going to the Shading tab, and where the fill is no colour I'm going to choose black. It's going to apply it to the paragraph. I click OK. When I click off, the shading is black and the text has changed to white. The text is normally set to automatic, which is the opposite of what the colour is. I'm going to type my name here, and you could type your name right there. If you double click on your name, it's highlighted. Go up to the Borders and Shading. Here in the borders, click on Box. Go with a single line style, 1/2 point thick. You can see the preview, it's going to apply it to the text. Click OK. When you click off, you've put a border around your name, just around one word. I'm going to zoom this out a bit further now so I can see all of the page. And I'm going back up here to the Borders and Shading and go to the Page Border tab. I want to put a border around this whole page. There's the same styles we saw before, but there's also an area here in a page border called Art, which is currently set for None. And there's a list here of apples and muffins and cakes and trees. Quite a range of options. Some of them will work really well, some of them may not. They go on and on and on and on. I'm going to choose the black bats. It's going to apply it to the whole page or the whole document. If I click OK, there are black bats around the page. If I zoom that up a little bit, hitting the up plus, I can see the black bats around the page. Time to save the work.